Some evils do not want to rule the world. They want the world to know their name. Welcome back to the Grey Havens Hour. In the last episode, we traced the long shadow of dragons, from world enders forged for apocalypse, to hoarders shaped by a smaller, quieter age. Today, we finally meet the dragon who inherits that history. Not the greatest dragon who ever lived, not the largest, not the most destructive, but the most self-aware. This is Smaug, a dragon who does not merely terrify the world, but understands how terror works, and curates it carefully. By the time Smaug appears, the Great Wars are over. There is no Dark Lord commanding him, no master shaping his purpose, no final battle towards which he is being driven. Tolkien tells it simply: there is no knowing what a dragon would do. That uncertainty matters. Smaug is feared, not because he serves a vast, visible evil, but because he is autonomous. He chooses, and in a diminished world, choice is more dangerous than command. Earlier dragons are named by history. Smaug names himself. I am Smaug the Magnificent. I am Smaug the Golden. This is not an introduction, it's a declaration. Smaug does not wait to be remembered. He announces the term on which he will be known: magnificent and golden. These are not labels given by others. They are identities claimed for himself. Smaug understands something his predecessors did not need to. In a smaller world, reputation travels faster than fire. When Smaug speaks, he does not merely threaten, he performs. My armour is like tenfold shields, my teeth are swords, my claws spears, the shock of my tail a thunderbolt, my wings a hurricane, and my breath death. This is not the language of battle, it is the language of legend. Smaug recites himself like a poem. He turns description into domination. Earlier dragons used words to break their enemies. Smaug uses words to display himself. He wants an audience, and Bilbo, small and unseen, is enough. Smaug destroys Erebor, and then he stops. He does not expand, he does not rule, he does not hunt the world. Tolkien writes, then Smaug lay down on his left side and slept, and he was full of content, and the Hobbit was amazed. This line is easy to miss, but it tells us everything. Smaug's victory is not motion, it is stillness. Destruction was only the means, possession is the end. The world does not need to be gone, only paused beneath him. Smaug does not merely guard his treasure, he absorbs it. Smaug lay on his side, fast asleep, with wings folded like an immeasurable bat, turned partly on one side, so that the Hobbit could see his underparts studded with gems in 1,000 settings. Gold clings to him, embeds itself in his body. The Horde is no longer something Smaug owns. It is something he is. In a world where dragons once defined themselves by destruction, Smaug defines himself by acclamation. Worth becomes measurable. Identity becomes visible. Smaug's pride is not loud. It is calm. That is rare and wonderful indeed. He admires his own invulnerability, and because he believes his story completely, he stops questioning it. The blind spot in Smaug's armour is not merely physical, it is narrative. His vulnerability is not merely physical, it is rooted in the image he cannot question. There is no place in Smaug's self-image for weakness, and so, when it exists, he cannot see it. He dies because performance has replaced perception. Tolkien gives us this final image. There he lay, a vast red-golded dragon, fast asleep. A thrumming came from his jaws and nostrils, and wisps of smoke, but his fires were low. This is not a dragon coiled for apocalypse. This is a dragon installed in place. Smaug is not waiting to end the world. He is waiting for it to continue beneath him. In that sense, he is not diminished. He is perfected. Smaug does not fall because dragons are weaker than they once were. He falls because he has mastered a form of evil that cannot see beyond itself. He is not the end of dragonkind. He is its culmination. In the next episode, we will follow what comes after the dragon, the greed he leaves behind, the wounds that do not heal, and the truth Tolkien understood deeply, that sometimes the greatest damage is done not by fire, but by what remains. Until next time, may your memory remain living, may your words remain free, and may you never confuse being known with being whole.